taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
We do have a card, at least one card next weekend, which is good. Something to, and of course it's notable for being the return of one Ryan Garcia after getting knocked out by Tank earlier this year in a fight that he was never really in.
AKA he made a business decision.
Yeah, of course, he made an absolute business decision. He was like, I'd rather lose my zero in this fashion than getting sweet science in a title shot by Devin Haney. So yeah, that type of thing. So, and obviously, dude. I mean, it wasn't like dude went on a shield like that. Like it was clear that there was a clear skill disadvantage. That he had. In comparison to Tank. Tank pretty much, boxed him up and then put him away. Like that was, and he did it effortlessly. So it's like, then Ryan, of course, was. He got himself a new trainer, grew a beard, I think, or some shit.
Grew a beard.
Some shit like that, trying to look tough and rugged, and all of a sudden was talking like he wanted to smoke with Devin Haney and the rest and shit like that.
He's been talking spicy about Shakur too today. If y'all saw that.
Yeah, and then also him and Oscar are not really seeing not on the same page. Where people are like, okay, he's getting ready to leave Golden Boy. So Oscar, of course, obviously managed to get him a good comeback fight against Oscar Duarte, and and Duarte can cause him more than enough problems. At 26-1-1 with 21 knockouts. And I say this is a good comeback fight because at least you could probably see this will be a good gauge on where Ryan is in his development. From training with the Charlos and Anthony Joshua, whoever, in his camp. Because in contrast to being in Canelo's camp, where Canelo was, kind of chastising him for not taking boxing serious. And then Oscar Duarte is a real puncher. Is a real puncher because I know he was on one of the Jojo Diaz cards. I remember because he fought Alex Martin, who had never been KO'd before, and dude got him the fuck up out of there. So it's like, so this is, and although this fight's taking place at 140, whereas Duarte is a lightweight, it's been a career lightweight. Still a dangerous fight for Ryan Garcia. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna see how this is how he's gonna look. What about you, P? What do you think about this fight?
I mean, it's a good fight. Nice little comeback fight for Ryan. Fighting a guy that's rough and rugged, it's going to bring the fight to him. Pause. Some people think this is like a real dangerous. Like, there's a lot of people that think that Ryan could lose this fight. I'm not one of them, but I think that Oscar's going to make a real good look for himself. Like, he's going to make a good account of himself. It's going to be interesting because, Ryan's been training, got a new trainer, Derek James. So it's going to be interesting to see how he implements, what he's learned from Derek in this fight. Because I don't think the way Oscar fights, I don't think he's going to give him a lot of time to really think. He might resort back to his old ways in many ways. So. Right. But, like I said, Oscar is fighting at 135, now he's coming up to 140. So Ryan is the bigger guy. Not saying Oscar's a small guy, but
no, not at all.
But I don't know how he'll face, against a puncher like Ryan. So, and because for if anything else, Ryan can crack, and he's gonna land some punches, and Oscar's gonna give him opportunities to land. So I think Oscar's gonna make it tough for him, and I think in the mid rounds is when you're gonna see Ryan catch him cold, and I think he'll stop him mid rounds, like 6th, 7th round. I'll say 6th.
6th, 7th round. I'll say 6. Okay. Pilot, what about you?
I think it'll be. I'm interested to see how he looks with Derek James because Derek James got a lot of ingredients in the kitchen, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think it's a good change up because Gleason wasn't. They ran their course.
Yeah,
but I feel like it'll be a good fight. I think Duarte will bring it. I mean, he's on knockout streak. Since he lost, he's like on 10 or 11. You know what I mean, in a row. He's a 135 pounder. Ryan Garcia is, a junior welterweight. I mean, he fought there once, but I think he'll knock him out. I think Ryan Garcia is going to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, Duarte. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say Duarte hasn't lost a decision. His last. He lost the fight, which went to a decision, but his last win by decision was in 2018. So
yeah, and so, but like you said, it's the perfect gauge and barometer to see what Ryan Garcia truly is. Like, if he struggles or loses, he is who people thought he was. But if he wins and knocks him out, I think he will. I'm gonna be optimistic and say Ryan Garcia will get him in 8. Mm-hmm. I just think it'll be a challenging fight.
Yeah, I'm one of the ones that's thinking that Duarte might actually upset him.
You're trying to get your one.
Yeah, this one. Like, I think Duarte will. I think Duarte will pretty much will probably out tough him. Like, I know. I think Ryan will probably. I have a feeling that Ryan will try to implement what Derek James has taught him. But like I said, once Duarte starts really bringing the pressure and starts really tagging him, he's just gonna go back to doing what he was before, and get more reckless and everything like that. And I just think Duarte's gonna take advantage of that, and then slowly break him down over the course of the fight, and probably knock him out in round 9. So I think he has a good chance of stopping Ryan Garcia. But now if he stops him earlier than that, I'd be really surprised. But I think I think he's got to take the best punches that Ryan Garcia can give him and just give it back, and he's got to break Ryan's spirit and eventually just break him down to a 9th round stoppage. LB, what about you?
This is a good fight for Ryan Garcia. It's a nice comeback fight for him to take, especially with a new trainer, new outlook. Because there is a threat of danger, but it's, in there. But I think Garcia is just too, at 140, he'll be too physical, too strong. I think he'll just hit too hard. And if he's able to just get some distance and let his hands go, I can see like him getting a stoppage. And his opponent's scrappy as fuck and he's heavy-handed. So, he might have some with some Jason Velez moments. Like, it's possible, but I don't think he'll get dropped like he did with Campbell, but it's possible. But I think this would be a good little fun, friendly fight until like maybe the 7th. I think Garcia catch him with something. So I say 7th round KO.
Well, do y'all think he's gonna struggle though, or do y'all think Duarte will be winning some rounds to get? Or you think Ryan
this is Ryan Garcia we talking about? There's gonna be a little struggle.
Will Ryan get dropped, or will he get rocked?
I don't know if he'll get dropped.
I don't know if he'll get dropped.
Struggle.
Ryan does struggle with pressure, so.
And if that pressure involves a lot of footwork and angles, then you'll see him look like he's a tree stump thrown in quicksand.
Duarte is not that kind of guy. I mean, he's competent. He's good, but he's so it's a good matchup. It's really a good matchup.
Yeah, it is. Like, I can't hate on it. Like, and it's one of those fights where, like, look, if you can't beat this guy, you can impress against him, then you don't need to be fighting or thinking about a Tank rematch or Shakur Stevenson or Haney, Frank Martin, whoever the hell else out there.
T.O.
T.O.'s another one. Like, if you can't beat this guy, then don't even think about T.O. and all these other people out there. So I'm glad they brought him in there, with somebody that poses some type of threat.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of some guy who's like, all right, we just want you to, see if you could just do some rounds, nigga.
Right, exactly.
Like, nah, we don't need. Ryan Garcia's been doing enough fucking rounds, yo. Throw some hands in there.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, that's why it's like this is definitely a good fight, and I know tickets have been selling pretty well. I think it's in Houston. The tickets have been selling pretty well, and it also has a pretty interesting co-main. Now, in the rightful world, it would be Rolly defending his belt against O'Hara Davies in the co-main, but
I think it's not a rightful world.
it's not a rightful world, because if it was a rightful world, Rolly would never be called a world champion in the first place. As we all saw in the versus Barroso, Rolly's boxing ability is just absolute
He
shit.
needed the worst ref job to be the old man.
Yeah. An old man that was up by like 4 or 5 points, you know,
And
3
he
and the other one,
dropped
like, he
him.
all the cards, like, it was
He dropped
bad.
him. That's literally the worst stoppage of all. I mean, you could say arguably, you know, in my lifetime, that's the worst stoppage I've probably seen in my life.
Yeah, that was a horrific stoppage, because everyone could see that Barroso was jobbed, and
especially because it's Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks is a prominent referee who's been, you know, the wars. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, who was absolute wars and has nothing, but he stopped that, and it was
Stop that shit. That's just so blatantly disgusting.
But with the agreement of that of Roy getting the fight is he had to face O'Hara Davies, and O'Hara Davies was pressing dude on Twitter, like they were like he was telling him, like, hey man, you gotta sign this fight, but Rolly and Ellerby were like, you know, they were kind of dance around that, like knowing perfectly well that was the whole reason why it was he had to find him. And you know, it got to the point where Davies had to, you know, tell Ellerby what time it was, and then Rolly was like, well, they're not gonna let me have any fun, like, you know, because, you know, Rolly was trying to angle a fight with Ryan Garcia, you know, and then of course O'Hara Davies threatened litigation, and then Rolly kind of went radio silent. And the next thing you know, it's like, I'm injured, I can't defend my belt. You know, it's like, you already knew what time it was. So the WBA was like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna, you know, you have to provide some proof, and then we're gonna call it interim title fight. So O'Hara Davies also signed Golden Boy, and, you know, at least has the backing of Oscar, who made sure that things were gonna get enforced. So now O'Hara Davies will fight Ismael Barroso, you know, for that interim WBA belt. And truthfully, it should be for the full belt, but, you know, it is whatever. And O'Hara Davies, although I admire the stance he took to make sure that, because, you know, he saw blood in the, you know, it was blood in the water, and he was a shark. He's like, yeah, he needed to get that rolling. But I don't think much of O'Hara Davies as a fighter, though.
I will say, in the couple of fights that I have seen of him since the shitty ass quit job against Taylor, he actually has improved a little bit.
Yeah, I think the last fight, I saw that his last fight, the Ritson fight, you know, and it was a decent scrap though. But yeah, I still remember this dude quitting against Taylor, and then he got boxed up by Catterall. So it's like, you know, yeah, it's like, I'm not. But then with Barroso though, I mean, Barroso is like 40 something years old, and it's just like. And I'm happy, and don't get me wrong, I'm happy that he's getting another opportunity, because he got jobbed, and he definitely does, because Rolly was not gonna run that back with him, not in any way. So it was just like, you know, at least he gets another a big fight on a bigger stage. So I'm not even mad at him, you know. Now. So what do we see? P, do you think Davies will pull the upset, or Barroso will pull the upset, or you think Davies will? You know,
No. Davies will get him out of there.
What round?
This should go like 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Word. What about you, Pilot?
I'm picking Uncle / Grandpa Barroso. I'm picking Barroso to win. I think British Chin will be activated. You know, we counted out. You know, we expected Rolly to win the fight. I mean, you know, it strikes me as he's old. He's an old dude, but he gave, and Rolly. You know, Rolly did beat Yegate. I know Rolly. People call Rolly a bum. But I'm gonna pick Barroso. Davies has lost to guys, you know, on the domestic level. I mean, besides Josh Taylor. So I don't think much of Davies. I can see him winning, but I think Barroso will win. I think he'll probably knock him out. I'll say it in round 10.
I would like to point out that that Barroso is not Mexican, so Mexican UK plot armor does not apply here.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, Barroso can. I mean, obviously can absolutely punch. You know, it's I'm more sold on Barroso's whiskers than I am with Davies' whiskers, and I agree with you probably in that way. But for some reason, I mean, as much as I want to root for Barroso to win, I honestly think Davies will get him out of there too. I think Davies will probably get out of there in probably like 6 or 7, but I'll go with 7 in my case. You know, but I mean, I do think this will be. I do think both guys will probably touch the canvas at some point, though. Because, like I said, Barroso can punch.
I'm just hoping it's a good fight. I hope we get it. I hope I mean, Oscar's Golden Boy cards. I mean, this card has got a lot of A sides I like out of his prospect. So I'm hoping we get to get a good card, really. You know.
Yeah, I know Oscar's due. I mean, we're due for the hat trick for him for fight of the year. It's like we're because one of these damn fights. I mean, I think this is the last Golden Boy card for this year. I think so it's like I mean, he's due for one more fight of the year candidate on one of these cards. So yeah, I mean, just for the main and the co-main are really good cards, and then got the return of Shane Mosley versus Joshua Conley, and then you have Floyd Schofield and Darius Fulgham and Ryan Garcia's brother Sean Garcia, who's not really that good, by the way.
And Fulgham's been looking nice, but that guy Pacino Hill he's fighting is tough. So I mean, even though he's a smaller guy, they're just good. Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield's the 135 top prospect.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I mean, this it's a Golden Boy. Like I said, because they're they know how to make solid cards, but the main and the co-main itself are really good fights. Especially for what's at stake. LB, what about you? What's your prediction?
For the Davies fight?
Yeah.
He's gonna beat this old nigga. Chill, yo. Come on. But it'll probably be a decision.
Russell did by decision. You don't think Davies will have the power to get him out of there?
He got the power, man, but some of these niggas just ain't got the temperament, man, and they ain't got the punch selection. They ain't got the work rate to really just get these old dudes out of here, man. Mm-hmm. If you want to make a statement, you need to get them out of here.
Yeah, me and LB me and LB have been on the same side in a minute, I feel like.
Hold on, who did you pick?
I'm picking Barroso. You picked Barroso, right?
Oh no, I'm picking Davies, nigga.
You're picking Davies? Damn, my fault. Okay, it's only me
we
then.
Still ain't on the same side.
By the way, I hate that when we say O'Hara Davies, it's like you say it fastly, it sounds like Davies. I'm like, are we talking about the boxer or the struggle rapper? Like, what's going on?
The struggle rapper. Hey, he did a good job. He did a good job as Method Man though, in the Wu-Tang show.
I mean, you shouldn't have to struggle to damn play a legend, but okay.
But no, this is actually a good card. Like I said, so I think it starts at 8:00. Golden Boy would be none of that late time shit. 8:00 it starts and everything. So it should be a good night of boxing for Golden Boy. Like I said, it'll be interesting. And I was trying to look at the odds, but the odds for this aren't out yet. Surprisingly, I thought they were at one point, but apparently, is it out on your sports book yet or not?
That's a negative.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe give it a couple days. Yeah, because I actually want to.
Usually, if all else fails, FanDuel usually has it on the day before, so I'll expect it on Friday.
Damn, bro. You need to let this shit order so it gives niggas some time to actually really think about some shit. But yeah, at least, like I said, that should be a good card, entertaining card. Like I said, Golden Boy knows how to build up a card, a watchable card. So yeah, definitely make sure you tune in for that. So I think we've come to the end of our show for tonight. I know it's getting a little late. It's 1:10. So I think we can wrap this up with some final thoughts and get up out of here. LB, I'll let you go first, bro. Got some final thoughts for us?
Yeah, this been a long ass show, but it didn't feel that way. Good quality content as always. Just stay tuned. More shit on the way. Got the The Pizza Wars cartoon is almost done. That's going to be dropping soon. Got more boxing content and workout training videos will be posting soon as well. And definitely going to try to jump into the music again for next year. So getting ready for that. And there's more shit.
We still got the verses. We still got more of the, the verses stuff.
Yeah, still got more verses. Still got some more music episodes, music themes and shit. More reviews. Want to start get back into writing more articles. Been thinking about that lately, so I want to take another stab at that. Just been a timing thing. A lot of shit we trying to do, but
just to get PJ to start writing articles too.
Yeah. We gotta get more involvement from everybody. But I've pretty much said what's up to everybody recently. So shout outs to RTDZ, salute, because he reached out the other day. So salute him. Prolific Genius, who I'm always in contact with, PJ Fight Architect, and Rome Top 5. So and Clanarchy as well, Sample Genius. He's back in the lab, getting the beats ready. We still got more shit on the way. Just trying to lead this year with a bang.
Yes, sir.
So just keep fucking with us.
Absolutely. AOP, you got some final thoughts?
It's been a long fucking night, but good podcast. It did not feel that long. It much like the pay-per-view this weekend, it did not feel that long. So it went by pretty quickly. But good weekend of boxing. So should be another good weekend to hold us down until the 9th and then the 16th. Damn, we're reaching the end of the year already. We got to start doing our nominations at the end of the year. So,
and don't forget the 23rd too, and then the big December is loaded. Like after.
Yeah, I know. I didn't forget about the 23rd. I'm just saying, like December is we're out with a bang. Pause. So, what I'm saying. Other than that, you know what it is. Ring Gang Radio all day, every day. You know where to find us at ringgangradio.com, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Got more content coming up soon. I'm not going to spoil it, but we got some stuff in the works. So stay tuned.
We do. Ayo Pilot, you got some final thoughts?
No, not really. I mean, like what LB and KT said. It was a long podcast, but it didn't feel long. Pause. It was cool. It was a good show. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Boxing finishing strong. After this week, we got Haney Regis. Also, there's a Jaleel Hackett, one of Floyd Mayweather's fighters, are on. There's the Zone card Friday. I missed the Zone card. So Friday, if y'all ain't doing shit, there is boxing on Friday as well. So, but check us out at ringgangradio.com. That's all I got.
Word. And then my only final thoughts are because Deontay Jones. You don't think I didn't see your fucking comment? Like I said, because I wanted to save this to the end because you be talking that shit. I know you saw that fucking game, right? You saw what happened in that Bills game, right? The Eagles they came back and they won a thrill, the best game of the fucking season, and now we saying that 10-1 we can clinch next week when we beat the Niners. We can clinch a playoff spot. I know you saw that, right? So get your team ready because. Y'all gotta get your asses whooped. Because when we beat the Cowboys,
I know this nigga Pat be waiting for this part of the podcast, yo.
Because he came on there talking that shit. Because
he be asking for it, but I think y'all like that shit. Y'all enjoy that shit, like.
Nah, it's that NFC East shit, man.
Y'all niggas like that shit. Y'all niggas just like that meme where it shows like. The leopard and the gazelle are like walking back home and they're like, yo, these niggas is heading home from a nice job shift at National Geographic. Like that's y'all niggas when they come to football. Like
yeah, because early this morning it was Rome talking shit, and now Deontay Jones, it's like niggas just don't like to see the Eagles win, man. It's a conspiracy.
And random thought, but like yo, this mad females be like Eagles fans, yo. Like I come across chicks who are Eagles fan like almost every day. Like Has that always been the case, or like, hoes just be like, you know?
I mean, honestly, there are a lot of chicks that are just football fans in general. Like everyone, like
yeah, that is true. Like I didn't realize, like, goddamn, hoes be liking football like that. Like
they do. Like honestly, like, some of the chicks that I know, like, you know, like, I mean, yeah, they love football. Like my mom, like after that game, you know, my mom and my dad both, they called me. They were all excited because they watched that game and they were all hyped about it. Like, you know, my mom was like 73 years old, bro. Like she was really into.
Your
really
mom actually was talking football with you and shit and hyped. Oh wow, y'all.
Yeah. My mom's been talking football like ever since the Super Bowl where Marshawn Lynch, you know, basically Pete Carroll didn't call the play for Marshawn Lynch just to go run into the end zone, instead called a fucking slant and got picked off. My mom has been on it with football.
Like, I don't know what year that was, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you
could
have just said a year.
2014, I think. That was 2014.
Oh, damn. Yeah. That's long enough, though. Shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, she's always watching, but she really got after that because even she knew that all you had to do was feed the ball to Marshawn Lynch and Marshawn will get into the end zone or die trying. You know, that type of shit.
Wow.
But yeah,
like, I've been missing out on a whole new world, but I ain't a football fan, so.
Yeah. Like women love football, man. Like they do. Like, and so one chick that I was talking to is like, she likes watching it, but she doesn't understand it. So she's like, you should explain it to me. I'm like, okay, I'll explain it to you as much as I can. Like, you know.
Oh wow. Yeah. I see. You ain't got to explain boxing to no female.
Trust me, explaining a football is harder than it looks because. I've had to explain football to my mom for like 25 years and she still don't get it. Like,
yo, niggas been explaining that shit to me for years and I still don't. Like, I'll just be like, yeah. Like, I understand like the little basic shit, but it seems like I learned something new in every football conversation. So I don't get at no woman who can't get that shit. Like, I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, truthfully, it takes years to really understand some shit. Like, there's the basic shit, like what's the first down, how many downs, and all this, and how many points is you get in the end zone, shit like that. What's the safety?
Fuck all that boxing is just.
But then,
knock that nigga out.
With football, a lot of times the rules change. So like, I'll have to re-explain something 4 years later because the rule book changed the rule, and I'm like, oh, it was like this, and now it's like this. Yeah, it gets annoying.
Yeah.
I thought you was about to do the damn what's that Black Sheep song.
You can get with this, and you can get with that.
And you can get with this, and you can get with that.
Yeah, like, yeah, women be loving that football, man. But yeah, Deontay Jones, man. You know, just like I said though, because I think the Niners is an afternoon game on Sundays. But yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit because actually we clinch if the Niners lose, then I think the Rams have to lose and two other teams gotta lose. You know, for us to clinch the first playoff spot since we have sitting at 10-1. We probably would have clinched already if we didn't lose that Jets game. That game will always upset me because that's not a game that we were supposed to lose. And fucking Zach Wilson, fucking Mahomes, Josh Allen, all these, and Dak, all these niggas, you know, can't beat the Eagles, but fucking Zach Wilson can.
Yeah, I don't even think he was on the podcast where we was actually talking about that because we was celebrating, talking bad shit too. Like,
yeah. And like I said, I'll give it to the Jets. I'll give. They wanted it. Like they actually showed a template how to actually really beat the Eagles, but. Let me not say anything more, you know. So it's like, you know, if Zach Wilson was a better QB, they probably would have slaughtered us. Not to be honest. So it's like, you know, but yeah, it was that game. I'll always be upset about that game. But yeah, other than that, shout out to the rest of the crew. You know, it was a good boxing weekend. You know, I hope everyone enjoyed their turkey, their stuffing. You know, the different pies, the mac and cheese, the
bacon on the grills,
the vegetables on the grill. That's what he meant to say.
The bacon on the grill.
The broccoli on the grill. Yes.
No, the bacon on the fucking grill, nigga. Shout out to my nigga Rome Top 5.
Yeah, like, you know, we're working on him. And then, you know, and then the Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The barbecue looked good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to be surprised if one day Pat gets on here and starts trying to like sell us on bean pies. I'm like, bro.
No, bean pie is good, bro. I don't know what the fuck you niggas is talking about. Bean pie.
My point exactly.
Yo,
I don't know what he's gonna do at the ring game barbecue.
And the mic stop slinging bean pots.
Yo, bean.
Because all of us gonna be eating and chilling good, yo. I don't know.
I never said bean pies weren't good. I'm just saying that seems like something you would push on people.
I would.
Jollof bean pies, nigga.
Bean pie tastes like
Jollof
vanilla.
pies.
Yeah, vanilla beans. Yeah, that's bean pie is what it tastes like. It tastes good as fuck. And matter of fact, I need to go holler at this Muslim chick. I know that.
Oh, see, I done started something.
Yeah, I didn't make sure she could order.
We gonna
some
put jelly beans on the grill for this nigga.
Ugh, nigga, I'm not. I don't have the sugars, bro. Jeez, like have some.
Nah, that's King P, but King P eat pork though. He a real nigga.
Yeah, but he eats candy too. Like he eats candy, like like.
I mean, I eat candy too. That's real. That's real nigga shit. Be light skinned. Like we gotta have that little,
Hey, let me eat my Sour Patch in peace. Damn it.
Hey,
feel me?
hey, once a month we need that bag of Skittles. You know what I'm saying? Once a month.
Taste the rainbow, right? Right, because you want to taste that rainbow.
Nah,
right?
fuck
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, see, King P was cool. The nigga said Sour Patches. Like niggas be like airhead, like basic shit, gummy worms, whatever. This nigga Pilot just jumped into some, hey man, once a month we need some Skittles, and I'm like,
he wanted to taste the rainbow, nigga. I was like, geez,
nigga.
For mine is Jelly Bellies. I like Jelly beans, and I love gourmet jelly beans with the passion.
You and them goddamn jelly beans.
Nigga,
thank you. Jeez.
Yeah, jelly beans.
Dude, I'd eat candy corn over some fucking jelly beans.
Like
Oh, come on, man.
Did y'all see Boston baked beans or not?
Ugh.
Boston baked beans? No, the fuck no, nigga.
Ugh, God.
No, I'm
There's
just
too
saying
much fire shit down here to eat that.
No, I'm saying like my dad, like older niggas.
How the hell do people still eat candy corn? That slavery ass candy.
Dude, I haven't had that in like 20 years. I'm just saying, if somebody had said, look, here's jelly beans or candy corn, I'm gonna go for the candy corn. That's just me. I'll have Twizzlers. I have a licorice stick over a fucking jelly bean. I hate jelly beans.
Yeah, I love fucking jelly beans. I love gourmet.
Like, I'm
talking about the gourmet jelly beans, not the ones that straight up fructose, and then you eat one of them. And you
Still, man, what the fuck? Ain't no such thing as a gourmet jelly bean. That's like saying there's a gourmet hot pocket.
There probably is, my nigga. That probably is.
Yeah, there's a couple of candies that I have called labeled slavery candy. You should not be eating them unless you're like really old. Like, who the fuck still eats Baby Ruth? That's slavery candy.
Oh, wait. Baby Ruth is low key kind of still bussing.
Yeah,
like, but it's a sometimers. It's not like a new candy you fuck with like that.
Yeah. Tootsie Roll's an old head candy.
Yeah, Tootsie Roll. This nigga said Baby Ruth. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Baby Ruth is an old ass candy.
Payday is a fucking old ass candy.
If I have my choice, Milky Way and what he said, I wouldn't pick that. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably pick last.
Milky Way. I haven't eaten a Milky Way in like 15 years.
Like I'll take a Butterfinger over both, and I'm not a fan of Butterfinger. You know
I love Butterfingers, but them just make your breath stink.
Nigga.
I don't really like peanut butter, so Butterfingers out the
peanut butter got like the best candies, nigga.
I don't eat Reese's either. So
Reese's crap.
What the fuck?
Nah, you not eating Reese's? Reese's is crap, nigga.
I don't like peanut butter.
I feel you. You're not allergic though.
You don't like peanut butter.
Now, peanut butter is. I love peanut butter.
You missing out, bro? Like, you gonna say you don't like white chocolate next?
Oh, I hate white chocolate. Ugh.
Oh yeah, no, white chocolate is nasty.
Nah, Hershey milk chocolate.
God damn, y'all don't like white. Y'all niggas ain't light skinned. What the fuck?
I know I ain't light skinned.
I know he ain't. Well, yeah, Pat. Yeah, he probably like dark chocolate. Dark motherfucker.
Yo, pause, my nigga. Pause. Nigga.
Milk chocolate for me.
But milk chocolate ain't dark chocolate though. Like, pause. Yeah, I mean, goddamn, y'all niggas got. Niggas can't even talk about candy. Like, hey, yo, salute. Who's Danny Drew? Like, we got candy fans in here now. Like,
yeah, Twizzlers. Yeah, like candy.
Twizzlers. Like, niggas said Twizzlers and motherfuckers popped up. Like, oh shit. Yeah, I ain't never seen this name before.
Candy is universal, bro. Like, and again, this is my bad.
Hey, yo, fuck an almond joy, my nigga.
Ugh.
Hey, y'all remember like y'all remember whatchamacallit?
Yeah, whatchamacalls were actually I fuck with those.
Yeah, that's still fire. Like
Yeah,
I still
almond
fuck
joys.
with Twix.
If I got that for trick or treat, I threw them shits out. You know.
All right, almond joy. Really, we gotta stop naming really bad candy. Like that's bottom of the barrel candy.
Y'all, nigga, you named Baby Ruth and nothing's wrong with Baby Ruth, yo.
Slavery candy.
Cause it's old, nigga. Like, oh my god, no. Tootsie Rolls is slavery candy. Now and later's are slavery candy.
Yo, now later nearly took out my fucking filling. Yo,
that Bazooka Joe gum.
No. Now or later is medieval candy. That's not even slavery candy. That's
God damn, like y'all gonna shit on Snickers next.
Yeah, all now laters would tell me like, damn, I need to brush my teeth more because clearly my teeth ain't where it needs to be if I can't eat those shit without pain.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
But yo, let me stop by. Shout out to the whole crew, man.
Yeah.
We got some more shit on the way. Our website, our YouTube, man. Listen, like, comment, subscribe. Especially our interview we did with Coach Evans Tobler. Like I said, because he's Regis Progray's SNC coach, man. So listen to that shit, man. We're gonna circulate that again.
Classic, funny as hell.
Yeah, just shout out to him for salute for him for doing an interview with us. Out of his busy schedule, but yeah, man, we got all this. We got a lot of shit in store for you, man. Boxing and otherwise, man. Ring gang. We do this, man. We give you what you want and need. You know what I'm saying? So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. For LB Shore, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P. Bodega P. And for Conscious Pilot, this is another episode of Real Talk. Where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.